All right, we're going to talk about 3 free legendaries, and not just any ordinary legendaries, but 3 amazing legendaries.
I'll make that deal.
Including 1 void legendary, which is a pretty good deal. We've got Tholen right from the start. Then we got 3 amazing epic support champions that do a lot of great things. We've got void legendary, Code Desert Queen. Use that in the first 24 hours. I'll show you how to do that. And then also we got the alien or the xenomorph, where you can get that in the first 7 days. Now, there's a couple of reasons why this team is quite good. Is because it all works well together. Now, the first thing that you have to do right when you start playing Raid Shadow Legends is use the promo code, and it has to be used in the first 24 hours. Now, there's a lot of different promo codes, but only one promo code can be used every 24 hours. And then there are certain ones that are starter codes, and that is for Desert Queen, and that is going to get you to Hanorak. Now, that is, I do not have that champion, and she's amazing because she's a void legendary. Now, I'm going to showcase the other champions here today, but that's the only one that I don't have. And so I'm super envious of you if you start playing the game, because you're going to get a champion I don't have. And in Radio Shadow Legends, there are legendaries, and there are some legendaries that are better than others, and those are going to be the void ones. The void ones aren't going to have advantages and disadvantages over the other colors. It's the purple one, right? And she's very amazing, and she's going to be a support champion. Her passive is absolutely ridiculous right here, and does all kinds of things to support your damage dealers. Speed up's very good. You know, block buffs, decrease attack. Right here, clearing negative effects passively, which essentially makes her hard to crowd control. And then also tons of healing. It's kind of a big deal. Plus, you got a champion that does speed up and slow. I would love to have this champion. Now, the other ones that we've been talking about, the one that you're going to get right from the start is going to be Tholen. And Tholen is bonkers. And I was playing Duelim's account, and I took over his account while he was on his honeymoon. And this guy absolutely carried me through the beginning of the game. And my suggestion is going to focus on him right from the start. And he is just straight up crazy damage. AoE, bum, bum, bum. AoE, bum, bum, bum. Take extra turns, which is fantastic. And then this right here is an absolute boss killer. They just go explosions. And then we're also going to take advantage of the free login champion, which is Xenomorph, and that is from Alien Earth. So you may recognize this is an amazing poison champion. Also has this really cool stun infestation, which explodes everybody on the field, and that is a lot of fun. Now, so those are the 3 legendaries, and the rest of them are super special because the epic champions support those champions right there, specifically the 2 damage dealers, because that's the way Raid Shadow Legend works. Is you got to have your damage dealers, which is going to be Tholen and Xenomorph, and then you got to have your champions to keep them up and running. And so that's going to first start off with Ugo. Ugo is going to do a lot of cool things. Main one is that she's going to do a ton of healing. In addition to healing, she has this really cool mechanic where if she's the last one standing, she can actually revive the entire team. If all allies are dead, revive them with 50% HP. She's going to put out the decreased defense, which is going to make the damage output go through the roof. Block buff's going to stop the enemy team from getting positive effects. You got leech. So when you do damage, you get health back. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy way of doing it. Plus, there is a soft cleanse right here. Removes 1 random debuff. Then we're going to go to the undead faction, and we are going to look at Mausoleum Mage. Mausoleum Mage has got buffing the team, removing negative effects, and also giving turn meter. Remove all debuffs. So you have a cleanser, right? When you get stunned or frozen or whatever, he's going to wipe that out. Then he's going to heal. And then there's right here, going to increase the damage, defense, and block buffs. Fantastic. And then we also have decrease speed, which is fantastic on the other side.
Yeah, boy.
All of this is great. And then lastly, have a team revive champion and one that speeds up your team. Probably one of my favorite epic champions in all of Raid Shadow Legends, and that is Tagore right here. Passive decreases the damage received by allies with 50% HP less by 10%. So if anybody in your team is starting to get weak, he's going to reduce the damage. Right here, can do an AoE attack, increase speed in the team, and then healing, team revive, and then shield buffs, and then also increase defense on the ally with the lowest current HP. This is all crazy. So we've got 3 support champions and 2 damage champions, and then 2 hunter rec I do not have unlocked. And there's 2 areas of the game that are super important when you start playing Raid Shadow Legend. That is going to be the campaign, and the main area for campaigning is going to be 12-3 on Brutal, because this is where you're going to get your experience. And so this is why I like Tholen. Tholen will be your campaign farmer. That's going to be my suggestion. And why do you want Tholen to be your campaign farmer? Let me show you why. So that you can do things like this right here, where you can go in and get this done in under 20 seconds. Why? That's why. Boom, boom, boom. He just wrecks nerds, right? Look at this. He's just going to keep going and going and going. He's basically getting experience to those other champions, and then he's doing the damage. And then that way you're increasing your food so you can level everybody up. So there we go. You can see they're getting their experience. So that was in 19 seconds. You could also use Kale if that's your starter champion, but really Tholen is where it's at. Then, in addition to progressing on your Arbiter missions to get Arbiter, the next place that's going to be super important is doing well in the arena. And then in the arena, you want to climb as high as you can. That way you can be successful in the clan boss. And the clan boss is going to be probably the most important area in Raid Shadow Legends for getting important gear. More importantly than gear, books. More importantly than books, sacred shards. So this is just like everybody's staple way of getting resources. Now, the end goal is to get to Ultra Nightmare. You get there when you can, but this is actually super tricky to do. And I have not tested this, but I know this is a fairly decent team. So we're going to put Tholen on the team. Then we're going to grab Xenomorph, and we're just going to see how well we can do. Frankly, if we can get far in this, it'll be a success. But I think this team is set up in a way so that we can get pretty far in this. Absolutely. And then as your account progresses and you stumble on to more and more champions and better champions in this game mode, then hopefully you'll be able to get through the hardest difficulty, which is going to be the Ultra Nightmare. So we will go into battle as soon as we find Xenomorph. And we're going to go in, we're going to take it off quick battle, and we're going to go in and watch this go. And so look what's happening here. We've got defense down right here, which is going to basically increase the damage. We've got Tholen right here, which is the leader, and is giving attack to the entire team. And that's mostly going to help Xenomorph and Tholen do extra damage. Now, we've got a couple other things going on right now. We've got Tagore over here, which is doing healing and giving my team speed up so that I can go faster and faster. And we've also got Mausoleum Mage, which is going to keep the stuns off of me and block buff negative effects on me. The speed up from Tagore is super important. And then Ugo is going to keep the defense down and then also put out this really useful leech ability, which will keep my healing going. And so we're going. We've got a stun on Ugo. I don't know if Mausoleum Mage will be able to cleanse that or if Ugo is just going to miss their turn. But what's happening right now is the most negative effects that can be on the Demon Lord at a given time is 10. So it won't let you put more than 10. And the poisons that are coming from the Xenomorph alien are going to clog this up to a certain degree. But that's a good thing because that's where all the damage is going to be coming. So we're going through this, and on this particular node, all we have to get is to 39 million. On the hardest difficulty, that number is going to be closer to 70 million, and this will be a success. And even in this particular mode right here, this ultimate chest has a lot of amazing rewards, including legendary books, ancient shards, epic books. It's going to have immortal gear, cruel gear, all kinds of things to get to move forward. And then, of course, the next hardest difficulty is where it's at. Okay, I'm going to let this play out for a minute, and I'll be back when we get closer to the end. Babe, come look at this. Well, I'm recording, though, so don't come in there unless you want to be recorded. So this is my starter champions. This is my starter champions. There's Xeno, the Alien, and Tolan, and the 3 starter champions. This is Nightmare. It's not Ultima Nightmare.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so I'll try
Nightmare,
not.
though.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's great.
I was only thought it was gonna do like 40 million in one kit, and it's like it keeps going and going and going. I was like, oh my god, look at Tholan is bonkers. Tholan is so good.
Yeah, I threw him into my Hydra today, and boy, was that a good choice.
Yeah, Tholan.
Holy moly.
This is winding down right here, but let's see if we get another revive out of Tagore.
Come on, Tagore.
Tagore, let's see if we do it. One more revive on it. We might, yeah, I know, right? Look at how much damage that is. He's just crazy. There they are.
There we go.
All right, then we get it. Oh, Xenomorphs, little squishies.
Squish.
All right, well, but it's like, this is still going. It's not over. Turn 38? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we get another revive here. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Boom. Uh-oh. Well, there's still one chance. Ugo can do this.
Only if she's the last one.
Yeah, she's got to be the last one standing. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. All right.
I think that was good.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't think we got it. I think it's Ugo's gonna be the last one standing for this to work. Let's see. Nope. All right. Well, 81 million is a pretty big deal. That's over the top good in my opinion.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. That's gonna be an ultimate chest right there. 39 million. Now I'm going to just do it for kicks because I didn't think it was gonna do that well in Nightmare. Let's just do Ultra Nightmare. I bet you it does 50 million. 50 million?
I'm gonna say 40.
40 million? Okay, well, let's see if it's even 2 key. It's a 70 million to 1 key at 33 million. So
because I was gonna say my team that I was using for Nightmare would do like crazy amount of damage, and then it did not translate the same to Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah, Ultra Nightmare it probably need a different lead, or Tuhanarek would be really good here. You could take out Mausoleum Mage and put Tuhanarek there. Probably make it a lot better.
Or maybe Xenomorph since she's so squishy.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things you can do. But anyways, this is a very good team. We're going to wrap up the video right there. Tholan, right from the start, focus on him. You got the 3 supports, Tuhanarek, who I'd be super envious to get. And then lastly, if you log in for 7 days, you're going to get Xenomorph. The other thing too, my Xenomorph does not have the souls.
We don't have the soul yet.
Don't have the souls, so
everybody else has a soul. So
you get Xenomorph in the first 7 days, and then after that, and over the course of let's say a month, you can get the 5 perfect souls, which you can see like Tholan has, but that'll make Xenomorph even better, and probably not die as much. It would be my guess.
Poor thing.
Poor thing. Yeah, definitely good on waves and things like that. All right, bye for now.